here with the two participants who are fighting for the vacant English heavyweight title on the 23rd of June at the O2 Arena in London. To my left, Tom Little, and to my right, we've got dangerous Daniel Dubois. This is quite a bit of I think a tough fight for both of them. Certainly for Daniel, he's been stepped up very quickly. We're moving him quickly. When you think he's only 20 years of age, only had 7 senior amateur bouts as an amateur, as I said, and then you look at people like the young man who fought the other day and won the English title, the British title. I think he's 31 years of age now, and you look at all that vast experience he's had, and they've moved him quickly. We're moving Daniel quite quickly ourselves, and I just feel that this is a great, and we're not being disrespectful to Tom, a great test. He's been calling out this fight for quite a while now. He wants it, so his wishes have come true. And on the night, I think we're going to have something a little bit special with these two guys. As I say, Daniel's done everything been asked of him. Martin's done a fantastic job with him and keeps going from strength to strength. So on the undercard of Billy Joe Saunders and Martin Murray. So we've got a good card there, but I think this is one of those tasty little fights on the undercard, or big fights on the undercard, and would determine if Daniel is what I believe he is, the real deal, and how fast we can move him forward. So they're here, everybody's here you need to speak to, so if you want to ask any questions, please feel free to do so.
Well, the reason is that it's very early in Daniel's career, and I believe myself, I've forgot what Daniel's yet to learn. And there's some things that you can't rush. It's like if you would have given a caveman 2 lumps of wood, they would have made fire, but it would have took them time to work out how to put it out. So, and that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to catch him, take him to the later ends, and we'll see how well he fares there. Because there's things that I've had to earn some stripes for a very hard way. People might look at my record and go, 10-5, but I've had to do 10-5 the hard way. I've had to take some risks that some risks ain't paid off for me, but that don't mean I can't fight. And I'm tongue stuck in my mouth. I'll prove that on the night that records are for DJs. We'll let Simon Kell worry about records. It's what it is, isn't it? He's beat what's been put in front of him. Frank's doing a brilliant job with him. Personally, myself, I wouldn't have took the fight if I didn't believe that I could beat him, and I believe that I can beat him handily. I bring something that Daniel's not at a deal with. I got good movement, fast hands. I'm not going to be like the away because all the Billy Joe support will be my support as well. Like I live a mile down the road from Billy Joe, so all the people that know him know me. So I'll have plenty of fans there, and I believe his reputation is what it is. Dynamite's only dangerous if you're right next to it when the fuse is lit. But I don't plan on letting that happen. Do you know what? I'm surprised. You know what? I'll take my hat off to Daniel's team, to Frank, at least to taking a live opponent. Because if anyone knows me, anyone at all know, I would never come to lay down. You can't. My pride can't be bought, and I'll prove it. I'll stand and I will fight until I've got not 1 inch of fight left in me, and that's what I plan. If people's thinking, the thing is, Daniel's built as a superstar, which is yet to be. He's yet to prove yet. Right, and we'll see. All the pressure's on him. No pressure on me. People's expecting me 1-2 round job. He's going to get knocked over. But me and Daniel both know that ain't going to happen, and he's going to have to go somewhere that he's never been before. And I remember the first 10 rounder that I had. I was coming back to the stall round 5, round 6. Never been there before. Thinking, how much have I got? I've done this in sparring, but can I do it under the lights? Every shot you're trying to take someone out and you start getting desperate. And he's going to answer some deep questions that night. One with fists flying.
He's a fighting man. And
I'm not a runner. I'm not an Olympic runner. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna stand in front of him, because you're gonna stand in front of a young athletic man like that. You're gonna get your brains knocked out. But I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. I'm gonna stand there. I will make him miss, and I will make him pay from round 1 to round 10, or before then. How many times have you had to pick yourself up off the canvas? No, I fell over with exhaustion against Tom Dallas. Philip Ergovic hit me, and I didn't go down. My heart kept me on my feet. I've never had to pick myself up off the canvas, so to speak. I've been in with big hitters. I've been in with slick operators. It's heavyweight boxing. The thing is, the way I look at it is, boxing on a whole, you're more likely to get caught with that shot if you're worried about it. I don't fear no man, not no man born from his mum. So I ain't worried about heavy hitters, slick movers, whoever's in front of me. I'm there to fight, and I'm there to do my job. I don't care what they're doing. I just worry about what I'm doing. I just found the best heavyweight on the planet. That's all I found. The man's just unbelievable. He's got the best timing I've ever seen in my life. Like, he opens your eyes to what levels are in boxing. I didn't feel out of place with him, but he's another level. He's another level. Like, just, he's got the best boxing brain I've ever seen. Like, phenomenal. 100%. Like, people, the trainer he's with now, I've worked with myself, and he's got to be, like, nobody's really heard of him or anything like that, and I suppose he's getting a lot of people look at him, but trust me, Tyson couldn't be in better hands, and I'll be the first person to say. He's got the weight off, hasn't he? He's got him fighting fit. He's done absolute everything, and Ben's got the best reading brain of boxing I've seen. Like, he sees things. He's been on the phone telling me a bit about Daniel. Huh? You'll see what he's told me on the 21st.
Daniel, do you think Tom's the person to take you to deep waters and to answer questions for the first time seriously as a professional?
No, not really. I'm looking forward to the challenge Tom's going to bring, but deep waters, we'll see. You know, I'm preparing very hard and very diligently for this challenge, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
How does it feel, Daniel, when he's saying things in interviews about taking you into deep water, holding your head under, even though when the bubbles come up? How does that make you feel when you hear things like that?
I don't know nothing about that. At the end of the day, it's going to be me and him in the ring, and I'm looking forward to it.
He'll be taking his water wings off for this one.
We've got some really good in-house sparring, and we've got Martin Bakobi coming over from the Congo. Very good. Obviously, we're taking Tom very seriously. He looks in great shape. So
They could fight tomorrow, couldn't they? I mean, look at the shape they're in. They're in fantastic shape.
yeah, he looks in good
Both
shape.
of them.
So.
Yeah.
So since the last fight, we've not been out of the gym. We had a week off. We've been in the gym ever since.
I know that Tom is a fighting man, as he said, and I know the mentality and what he's born into and where he's come from. There is no way this fella's going to sit on the floor. He's going to come out and fight. I've got confidence in Daniel. It's another style he's got to deal with, another different mentality he's got to deal with. He's not going to be found wanting. But if Daniel's the fighter that I believe he is, then he should come through it. But he's obviously, as I say, he's not coming to lie down. Anyone who fights Daniel now are trying to, you know, Daniel's got a name within the boxing community. He's got a name. He's considered to be, I think, the best young heavyweight prospect, not just out there in the world. And anyone beats him, or you know, takes that away from him, they've got that badge. And for them, it increases their earning capacity in the next fight. He's coming to fight. I know he's coming to fight. And he's quite right what he says. You know, all the supporters who come to support Bill, they all come from Hatfield and so forth. I'm the only one who comes from that area now, where our office is. I'll be supporting the other man. But, you know, that's what it's going to be. But it's going to be a great fight. I know it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a very, you know, be fantastic atmosphere. But this is all about what Daniel can deal with. For me, it's another step up for him on that road to hopefully getting where I think he can get to. But no one is for 1 minute underestimating what Tom brings to the table. He brings to the table experience, he brings heart, desire, and you know we know he can fight when he needs to.
It's all right. I will let you support me when I beat him. Okay.
I'll tell you something. If you beat him, I'll support you. That's all right. Come on, Daniel.
Yeah, we don't listen. Nothing. Sparring. I see what I wanted to see of Daniel. I'm pretty sure Daniel see what he wanted to see of me. Nobody touched down. Shots got landed on one another. That was it. Really, 18-ounce gloves on. There's going to be some nice little tight-fitting 10-ounce gloves, and cuts happen, especially with fast punches. I carry very fast hands, and I plan on laying a lot of leather on Daniel.
Well, that means you're going to get a great fight. He ain't going to hide, is he? He's coming to fight. He's going to be in front of him, and it's going to be a shootout.
Like, the thing is, I believe, personally myself, I believe people's been beat before they've stood in front of Daniel, which is very easy to happen. If you ain't got that, it's very. You look at him. You look at him. He's standing there built like a tail. I can punch through a brick wall. Yeah, it's very easy for people to bumhole to twitch. But listen, I don't fear the devil himself.
That's a technical term, by the way.
I said, yeah, you'll have to excuse me, French, I'm a bit animated. But I don't fear the devil himself. So I don't fear no man with a pair of 10-ounce gloves on. And that's the way I look at it. He hit me, I'll hit him. That'd be it. That'd be one winner, one loser. What more can anyone ask for? As long as I come and I've been given the chance that I've been screaming for and crying for, as long as I come and give the account of myself that I believe I'm capable of, that's it, case closed, done.
Tom, do you think this is a similar sort of challenge to the Erotokritou fight?
No, I don't. If I'm honest, I'm not taking anything away from Daniel, but I don't believe Daniel's a Philip Erotokritou. And I didn't feel out of water. I got caught with a show-stopping shot. If anything, I felt like I started to come back into the fight. I caught him, I hurt him, I got greedy, and I held my feet a little bit too long in front of him too early. And I got caught with a good shot, my eye opened up. I wouldn't listen, I'm not about BS. I'm not about filling people with crap, right? If I didn't get cut, I wouldn't have been able to carry on. I didn't know where I was, right? That's just how it is. That's heavyweight boxing for you. But just one thing, I don't think he's a Philip Erotokritou. Philip Erotokritou got a bit more about him.
That's the name I was looking for.
I don't talk. Well, I will talk about him after Daniel. I'll talk plenty about him. But, well, I'll slap him about more.
No, I don't predict any of my fights. I go in there to win from the very first bell, and that's how I approach every fight.
Not really, no. Same as Daniel. He's going to do his job on the night. Tom's going to do his job. Listen, like Tom said, he's come in shape. He's looking to have a fight. He's the man who's going to fight.
Martin, what the ideal scenario for you, for Dan, is that he wins the fight, but goes 10 rounds.
However he wins, I'll be happy. But obviously, to get rounds under his belt, under the lights, would be very good. And that's obviously why we've got Tom, because we think he's going to do that.
Yeah, I don't take. At the end of the day, we got to get in the ring, and you know that's what I'm preparing for. I'm not preparing to out chat him or anything. I'm getting ready to fight him. So that's what's simple as that.
Daniel, what do you make of Tom's confidence going into this fight?
No, I don't. I look right past that. I'm getting ready for the fight. Don't take none of that serious. At the end of the day, I'm sparring, I'm working hard in the gym, Martin will tell you, and I'm ready to fight.
How pleased are we? Yeah, obviously, we've got to be pleased. Like, Frank's brought him along at the right pace. I think we're getting the right fight. Like I said, I think Tom is the ideal fight at this time. It's taking nothing away from Tom, because, like I said, he looks in great shape. He's talking a great fight. But we're ready. Like he just mentioned Ovic, we spar with Ovic quite a lot. You know, we spar with him a lot. We was going out to spar with him, but unfortunately we can't make it now. That's why we've had to bring sparring in. But we've brought the best sparring we can get to match Tom, so I don't see no problem. As in, I don't see no problem. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm saying we're prepared. That's all we can do.
What's the plan for Daniel when he comes through against Tom? Are we looking at British titles?
We will see. Let's get this one out of the way. Of course, he's looking for titles. He's got in his house. He's got this wall, and there's all these hooks on it, and he wants to hang all these belts up. And that's what he's looking to do. He's looking to win belts. He's seen Tyson Fury. He see that famous photo of Tyson laying down with all those belts. Well, he wants to outdo that. That's what his dream is. You know, when we talked from day one, it was all about wanting to be the best, fight the best. That's why he turned professional so young. He wants to get there. He wants to get there and do it and be, create a little bit of history, and that's what he's doing. He's coming through it well. I mean, he's being moved. If you look at the titles that he's had, certainly quicker than Anthony Joshua was being moved at that point in his career. And I emphasise all these guys, Joshua's, Joyce's, all of them had a vast amount of amateur experience, Olympic medalists, international tournaments. And this guy's seven senior fights, but he's settled down to the program really well. And in my experience and looking over the years, I can't think of anybody who's done it better. He's an exciting fighter. Tom's certainly an exciting fighter, so we're going to get some, there'll be some fireworks there on the night. But
There'll be some fireworks.
I know there will. There'll be some rockets.
I've got a nice photo of me for Daniel's wall, so you can put underneath the English title. Nearly. I nearly got it.
Listen, that photo of you, he might put in the window to keep the burglars away. But whatever it is, we've got a fantastic fight on here. Great fights. 30 years of age, vast experience, 20-year-old. Who's got a lot to do. So it's a test for him. Of course, it's a test for him. But we're all going to find out on the night. Whether he's up to it. I personally think he is. I think he's up to that and more. And Tom's got other views. So we'll see where we go.
Tom, if you could win on the 23rd of June, what would your plan be for the rest of the 20 years?
Sorry, mate.
If you win against Daniel on the 23rd of June, what would your plan be for the rest of the 20 years?
When I win against Daniel, I plan on just going. Look, I've never been anyone to dodge anyone. I don't want to fight fodder. I've never want to be. I've always been one to take a risky fight. I've not been fortunate enough to have a Frank or to have an Eddie behind me. Otherwise, my record would have been a hell of a lot different. Listen, we all know boxing. We all know the difference between a home corner and an away corner. We're not stupid, right? But I don't care whether I fight in the home or away, as long as I fight these men who are claiming to be everything that they're meant to be. If they are, they are. But I know one thing. I'll be the one to put them to the test. So your Joyces, whoever's out there screaming, claiming to be, and saying they ain't men there to fight. There is men there to fight. Me for one. And that's it. Whoever opens their mouth can take a slap on it at the same time.
Are there any more questions? We all done? Thanks very much, fellas. Thank you.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else